Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm typing it in. I cannot type today. Thank you. Woo. Hey, Jess.
Uh,
Hey, Jess.
hey girl, what's going on?
Nothing. Let me say I love the dark hair.
On, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah. You
You like it?
I do.
Yeah, I like it.
Look,
I like it.
your mom look, I'm gonna put your mama was right. Your mama was right. She was right. She was right.
I was so scared to try that hair. It was just like, what? You want me to do what? You want me to go from red to black?
Nah, it's pretty.
What? But I did it and I love it.
Yes. So what's been going on over there in nostalgia land?
It's good to see you. OMG.
Yes.
OMG. Well, nostalgia has been popping. I begin nostalgia off to all of my students. So all of my students that have been taking my one-on-one classes, they've been I have so much content to post. Like, I'm so full already. Like, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. We not playing with these one-on-ones though. Trust the foot. We not playing with these one-on-ones.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, my girl?
When I saw you post your student and she was washing her face with a turmeric bar, I was like, yes.
Yeah. It's amazing because I started. My skin feels so good. Like, like it feels so soft now. Like my acne is getting better. Like it's getting smoother. So I'm loving the stories. I'm loving the feedback. Just the simple fact that I know that it's working.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I'm putting something out into the world that's helping, that's growing, confidence and, just it's giving us a better life. Like when you take care of yourself, it really does give you a better quality life.
Yeah, it does.
So something as small as like washing your face for 5 minutes every day. If you don't do that, and then you start doing it and you notice like, wow, I really like that time that I spent, taking care of myself. That felt really good. And then you start to look forward to doing that. So I feel like that's kind of, where it's going. Where it's going with me, I know for sure because I use my own products. And my skin popping. I ain't got no filter on, y'all. This all me.
But I use your products. I use your products, and I agree with you. Like I definitely like get it. Like I look forward to like my morning and night. Let me get my soap and just kind of like start the day and cleanse the day. Like yes.
Right.
Jess, I see a whole lot of people saying they coming for that one-on-one.
Huh?
I see a whole lot of comments say they coming for that one-on-one.
Oh, y'all ready? Ooh. Listen, my one-on-ones ain't no joke. My one-on-ones, my students will tell you, I don't play. It's not a game.
Yeah, I've taken her one-on-one, and she is extremely thorough, but she's very patient. And it's little tweaks that she'll say how to hold your brush like this, hold, how, like, it's just little things that she'll be like, oh, okay. That, like, even if you're already a makeup artist, it's just like learning a different technique. I'm not a makeup artist, but like learning a different technique or learning like how like she does what she does is like it'll change the game for you. Like, okay, like for me, I would just say I usually do when I do my brows, I was holding my brush flat. And she was saying, hold it this way. So it really is still difficult for me, but I see the difference when I do it. Like it's just I have to unlearn my bad, my bad habits.
Right. And that's why I love beginners. Like that's why my classes are so beginner friendly because I understand the whole process of becoming good at a craft, of doing something like a craft like being a makeup artist. Like I understand everything that you kind of go through, and just with my knowledge from my journey and just observing what my students are doing, my program, my system that I have is one that is 100% effective because we meet the students wherever they're at. So if this is your very first time ever doing makeup, like I teach children. I have makeup classes with kids that are like 4 years old. So if a 4-year-old can learn how to do makeup, you don't think a 24-year-old can learn how to do makeup? Like that's the beauty of art. Like it's one of those things. If you just practice it, at least once a day, you'll over time, you'll develop technique and you'll get better at it. So I'm teaching you the correct technique. I'm teaching you the products. Not just, I like this toner, but you don't even know why you like the toner. You don't even know what's in the toner. Okay?
Right.
And a lot of these classes that a lot of you guys are taking, the makeup artists don't even know what's in the product that they're using. They can't even explain to you the chemicals that are in it and why they like it. So those are questions that you have to ask. And those are questions that I ask, my students, even in the classes, like, I want to know what you're using. I want to know why you like this foundation. Why do you like it? Is it for oily skin? I want to know if you know. And a lot of the people don't even know. Like, I had a student that came, and I'm going to give you the floor because I like to talk a lot.
Go.
But I had a student that came, and I was asking this young lady, and I'm going to post it because you guys know I'm the real deal. If I say something, I did it, and I was staying 10 toes down on that. In this particular class, the young lady I taught the young lady how to contour, how to find the contour, and how to blend the contour. And then I asked the young lady, I said, well, when she didn't do it the correct way, I said, well, what does contour mean to you? What does that word mean to you? And then she said, align. Just like that. She said, align. And I said, it means align. Then she said, like the brown part. I said, so it's the brown part, the line. Is that the definition of contour? Is that why we contour? It's because of the line and the brown part. I really had to break what she was saying down for her to understand what she was saying. And so then I got my phone and I said, hey, Siri, what does the word contour mean? And Siri says, I have 3 definitions for the word contour. Would you like them? And I said, yes. And then Siri gives me the first definition. First definition of contour is a boundary. It is described as a boundary. And it is a way to change a shape with a boundary. And I said, what what did you tell me a contour was? She said a line. I said, okay, that's definition number one. Okay. And then so we went through like two other definitions, and then I had her to tell me what contour was. Do you think that she got it right after the three definitions?
No.
She didn't. She didn't get it right, Ebony. And so I asked Siri again, and I said, Siri, what is the definition of contour? And so Siri gives me these three definitions that are very easy, to where I literally have like step one, step two, step three. This is what contour is. So finally she gets it, she understands it. And then I tell her to do the technique again. And then she does it wrong again. She does it wrong again.
Because she doesn't understand what she's doing or what the contour is supposed to be doing. Because if you don't know what it is, the starting, you don't know what the finish is supposed to look like.
Exactly. So this was her very first makeup class. She was a beginner. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So she was a beginner. This was her very first class ever. And so these girls are used to going on YouTube and, watching a couple tutorials here and there and, getting a couple of Morphe palettes and, hey, I'm a makeup artist. And they have no training. They don't even know what the word contour means. But you are a makeup artist. But the makeup artist that you're going to, she don't even know the definition of contour, but she charges you $150. How is that a thing? Like, why are we doing this in 2023? In 2023, this is the year of information. Okay? Mm-hmm. This is what people have to understand. And if you don't know what the heck you're talking about, people are going to pick you apart. Because the world is big. And Google is definitely a resource that I feel like not enough of you to take full advantage of. You be Googling stuff that really you shouldn't even be worried about or tapped into. You be doing your research on. You're not. And so you want to be a makeup artist, you have to do your damn research. If I say, who is Sam Fine? Who is Reggie Mills? Who is Doja Cat's makeup artist? Who is Queen Latifah's makeup artist? Do you know those things?
No, ma'am. I mean, I definitely know who Sam Fine is, but okay, let me say, I'm not a makeup artist.
But I'm saying the girl or the guy that calls themselves, you hold a title of being a makeup artist. Mm-hmm. And you don't know the history. You don't know the history. So how can you say that you want to have a profession and you haven't done your research, you don't know the history. You don't even know do you know where mascara originated? Do you know who the very first mascara company was? Do you know how eyeshadow is created? Ebony does. Ebony knows how eyeshadow is created.
I do.
But a lot of people don't. She said, I know a lot of artists, but I don't know every single one. But I pride myself in knowing people have to know and care about what they're doing. I follow so many artists. Yes, you have to. You got to do your research. And then you got to figure out why for yourself. So that's why we are here. That's why Ebony and I are here, because we are the researchers. We are the professionals. We are the people that know what is the reality of whatever it has to do when it comes to being a makeup artist, and when it comes to being creative, when it comes to being a queen, when it comes to being a cosmetic scientist. That's what we do.
Yes.
That's what we do. Thank you so much, Danae. Thank you. But that's what we do. And so that's why we are here. I know that we kind of started things off, on a more formal note. But, know, we really do care about you guys. And Ebony and I, we have grown to become very close. What you guys don't know is that Ebony and I have been friends. Hi, cousin. Look at my beautiful cousin.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet.
That's the reason y'all are goats in the blueprint for women. Yeah. So we're not trying to, like, I'm not trying to be the blueprint for women. I want to be the blueprint for my future children. But if I can inspire women and families and men and anybody else along the way to do the same thing, then that's what I'll do. So when we come on live, we need y'all to tune in. Okay? Now I know sometimes like I get on live and I'm dancing and I'm just having a good time. And you know, sometimes I get on live and I'm speaking my mind, and sometimes I get on live. Thank you so much for buying a badge. Thank you, Miss Thina Jackson. Thank you.
Yes.
I know sometimes we get on live, and I'm going somewhere, y'all, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this. I promise you. We're going to get to the fun part of making the lipstick. That is tonight's activity. So welcome to our new show.
Yes.
And it's called A Whole New World with Ebony and Jess.
Yes. Look, you're going in the lab with us. I'm putting on my gloves. You're
back in the lab.
Yes. So for those who don't know, Jess has a new skincare and cosmetic line called Nostalgia by Jess. And the name came from like every product brings you or reminds you of a time. So like her turmeric time machine just it's just natural. It reminds you of a time when like you just could just go in the bathroom and just wash your face with, you know, whatever product was in there. You didn't really have to worry about skincare.
Wait. That's cut you off, friend, but wait. You gotta tell, like when you tell a story, you really gotta break that shit down.
Okay.
Because I feel like you skipping like important details.
For the Nostalgia line?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is what happened. I'm excited to watch this. I love product development. Yay.
Yes.
That's what we're doing tonight. We're developing products, y'all, and y'all get to watch it happen. But, so this is how it happened. So, Ebony hit me up because I had posted that I was not going to be a makeup artist anymore. And so she hit me up. She hit me up. And she was like, I need you to get to Texas because it's time that we create you a line. And then I said, all right, I'm coming.
Like literally on the phone. Like I don't think y'all realize like I'm on the phone with her and Jess was like, flight book. I'm gonna be there. It wasn't like okay, let me see what I gotta do. Let me figure it out. Let me do this. It's literally like flight booked. So I saw her post like I'm retiring. And I was like, what? How do you retire from a service industry? Is to generate a product that will make money for you. What is it? What do you mean you're not doing anymore? But I feel the same way.
Well, I will explain. So I've been a professional makeup artist for 15 years. I have traveled the world. As a matter of fact, I actually have on a dress from Egypt that I got from the pyramids. I'm dressed like a queen tonight. Can you get into it?
Yes.
Get into it. It's giving Africa. It's giving back to the motherland, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
So she said, don't ever stop. No, it's not that I was going to stop, but I just was not going to do makeup in the capacity that I was doing it in. I'm ready to get married and have a family. And I deserve that. Like, I have worked for you guys as I've serviced the world for a very long time, for my whole entire life. I have been in the service business. Even before I was a makeup artist, I did other things. I've always served. My mother and father are pastors. So just being a pastor's child, we grew up serving the church and serving, whoever needed to be served. So it's time for me to relax. Like, I'm tired. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to lay up with my man and our kids, and he rubbing on my belly, and I'm feeding our kid, and we chilling. Like, that's the life that I want. And so makeup was fun. I had a great time. But now I'm ready to focus on education and having kids and making more money.
Yes. Yes.
We want more money.
Like, who doesn't? Like, who doesn't want to get to a place where you have the freedom to do, what you want to do? And as someone who makes and like manufactures makeup, I am still struggling with cutoffs and boundaries and just like keeping yourself grounded. Like, I've, just being transparent with everybody. Like, I've sometimes worked myself into a frenzy, and like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Like, I didn't know how to take time for me. So within the last few months, maybe a year or whatever, like, I've started to do counseling because I feel guilty when I'm trying to do things for me. And so a part of it was my counselor was like, you're an entrepreneur, but you have to have working hours. You have to say, I'm going to do emails within this time. I'm going to do, because if not, you will not have peace. You won't get able to enjoy your freedom. Yeah. And I still struggle with that. I still struggle with it. I'm answering emails sometimes 2:00 in the morning. I'll wake up. If I roll over in the middle of the night, I'm like, okay, well, let me answer this and let me answer this. And I have to, I'm getting better, but it's still a change that I have to do. Like, I have to realize that as much as I love J. LaRue, as much as I love everything that goes into the business, like, I love me a little bit more. And I gotta like set some boundaries, because if I'm responding to people 2:00 in the morning on a regular basis, the times when I can't, they feel ignored. So
I don't think it's so much when you say, let me backtrack a little bit, because you said something that kind of stuck out to me a little bit. When you said, I feel like I'm getting better, as if your value is based on your productivity, as if you pumped out more orders and you got them out quicker, or you responded to emails faster, or you posted more on Instagram, you went to more events, whatever it is that you felt you needed to do right or do more of, you have to understand that each and every day you wake up, you are doing the best that you can. So you have to give yourself grace, and not only grace, but you have to really think about where the business is going. And if the business is going with Ebony, from what you're telling me, is going into the ground. It's getting better, but it's going into the ground. And you don't want you and your business to go into the ground. So you need to delegate tasks. The Bible says to write the vision, make it plain, so that these young girls, these young wannabe J. LaRue's and wannabe makeup by Jesses can find it and see the vision and say, I want to be a part of that vision. Where do I fit in?
And learn from our mistakes. I want people to learn from my mistakes. I I want people to know that, you know what? When you decide I want to start a product line, right? The first thing we all do is run to an overseas supplier, right? When you do that, what happens is you see 70 cent, 80 cent, 90 cent, 100, $1. But what you don't see is that you got to order 1,000 pieces.
Right.
And in my mind, you start to when I started, you start to calculate profit. Like, you know what? That's $1. So if I sell it for 15, hey, that profit margin, you don't think. But when you start chatting with them and you realize that $1 for 1,000 pieces and you get 2 colors.
Right.
Or you get 3 colors. And you can't pick what the colors are. You got to give them what the options that they give you. And then you get them and they say, okay, but guess what? You might get 1,000 pieces for $1,500, but you're going to have to pay another $2,000 in shipping. So now you got 1,000 pieces of 2 colors that you have no idea if your customer base is going to like. So now you get in there, and in your mind, everybody gonna like this color. So let me go ahead on and put it out to the world, and you just waiting because as soon in your mind, as soon as you drop these colors, these sales about to start popping, and you sitting up there and you waiting, and the sales don't, and then they don't, and then all of a sudden you feel like, okay, I have invested a lot, and now I'm sitting on inventory. Or I've ordered 2 colors and my customer base only like one of them. So what about the other color that I have sitting here that nobody likes? But I've ordered 500 pieces of it. So now, even if my profit was 50%, I'm back at ground zero because I got to try to give these away for nothing because I'm just trying to make my money back. So some of the mistakes that I can say I made starting out was with ordering ingredients, ordering certain things from overseas companies, ordering, and then when it gets him, I don't like this.
It's 11/11.
Yep. Sure is. And I had to, you have to get to the point where when you step into entrepreneurship, it look good. It looks like you have all this freedom, but it's a lot of the behind the scenes that people don't tell you about. It's a lot of the, okay, what we gonna do today? What's gonna happen today? What is this? It's a lot of uncertainty. And then what ends up happening is when you decide you want to, hey Jazz, when you get to the point where you're like, okay, this is not what I thought. It's not moving how I thought. I gotta discount it. And then now what? You're trying to break even and you're starting all over because you don't want all of that stuff all over again because it didn't move. So I put myself in a position where like I do not want to give anybody the power of my livelihood. I don't.
Especially not the Chinamen.
Yes.
Especially not the people in China. Don't y'all know that China wants to go to war with us? So you think you're about to get your lipsticks from overseas if they beefing with us?
You think, and this is another thing. You might order it and it gets to customs and you didn't pay $2,000 for shipping. Guess what they're gonna say? Well, guess what?
She said that's exactly what I've been going through.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
You order from them, they don't even send you your stuff and you don't pay for this stuff. Or just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Y'all know pretty soon, like they're gonna be using all kind of stuff to get to us, to get to the United States, to their work with us. And they know if they are our main suppliers, if your main suppliers are the Chinese people, and they are at war with the United States, you need to get it together.
Do you trust those ingredients?
You need to start looking for local. You need to start looking for local. Because pretty soon you ain't even gonna be able to get overseas.
Now don't start looking for local. You got to start looking for organic. You got to start looking for things that. Yes, you got. Chemicals. Yes, you got to look for organic because guess what? At the end of the day, if your product comes from the earth, if it comes from natural products, there is nothing anybody could do from stopping you from like, okay, I want to make a hair oil and I know that rosemary stimulates my hair from growing. So if nothing else, I can plant a rosemary plant. I can get my, you see what I'm saying? Like you have to get to the point where you. I
planted an onion today.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes, buy it at Alibaba. Like, you know, I get my empty packaging from Alibaba. I have had packaging sitting in customs. Now we are going on 21 months. 21 months. And it said, not get my stuff. Oh, no. Well, guess what? If it's not moving like you would hope it to move, I tell everyone sometimes, right now, it's not you. It's really not you. Like I don't want you. Like it could be something that you need to tweak. But what I'm saying is like right now, you have to figure out the best thing to do for your business that's not a huge investment. Or you have to be able to fix a problem.
Right. You have to have value.
Yes.
Like your lip gloss can't just be a regular lip gloss. Like my lip gloss would help cure herpes. Like who got a lip gloss that help cure herpes where you can put your lip gloss on and it's a medicated herpes lip gloss? That's the industry for that because you know how many people got herpes and need a good gloss to hide that. Like your gloss could like cure it and hide it. Or like if you put these eyelashes on, these eyelashes are 90% made out of air. And so the other 10% is made out of little fibers from this tree. I don't know. Like you just gotta get creative with your approach. Your approach can't be regular. It can't be normal because normal is boring. So if you just posting a little picture every now and then of your lipstick and you expecting this little picture to do sales and you're not showing your product and how to use it and the value of it, you're never gonna sell it. I don't care how good it is. If you don't put it out there, how we put our product out here, how we about to put it out right now in front of y'all on this live. If you ain't about that life, then you ain't about making no money. Okay?
Yes. Like what you said.
Especially since inflation. People want to feel like they spending their money wisely. Exactly. So if these products, like people not just buying influencers no more. Why you think influencer sales is going down? Why you think Morphe going out of business? Because they built their brand on influencer marketing, and influencer marketing sucks because influencers can get paid whatever dollar amount to say they like something and they never even use it.
And not only that, how many of your influencers that you see every single day have a new favorite thing?
Exactly. Or they never, like, they not even using it. Like the chick that got busted on TikTok. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Damn. Like the chick that had got busted on TT for saying that she used the mascara and she didn't even use it. She had on a false eyelash. And the people busted her and the girl didn't even write an apology video. She was just like, okay, I got paid for that. Okay, what you want me to do? But we giving y'all better options, better quality. Because pretty soon, like we are ahead of this recession. We trying to get y'all ahead. Mm-hmm. So pretty soon, with AI technology, jobs is getting replaced. That's what y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all not even gonna have a job at the end of this year. This place that you clocking into every year, they're going to be shut down because of AI, okay? Know these things. So we are trying to put you ahead of the curve. And the way to get ahead of the curve is to come out with your own product. So you don't have to clock in and out of work every day. You got your own product that you can sell. You can stand 10 toes down behind this product. It's a great product. Yep. And you're going to sell it because every day you show up and you're going to do what it takes to sell your product. We're going to help you to create the lipstick line. Like I created my lipstick line. I have a lipstick line. This is my lipstick line. This is my very first lipstick line. This is Nostalgia by Jess Divine Neutrals palette. These are all natural, handmade, hand-mixed lipsticks with pure pigmentation. They don't oxidize because they're made with oxide. They're made with pure color. So this color that you see right here in this pack, this color that you see right here, this peach, this is how it's going to look. If I put my hand in it like this and I do this, that's how it's going to look. We're going to get to the swatches in a minute. But I just got to show y'all, this is the future. The future is creating your own.
And remember we were talking about solving a problem? That palette solves a problem. Because guess what? If you're somewhere and you don't have a lip liner, guess what? You can use the darkest color in that palette for your lip liner. And when I tell you, like, I'm right there with Jess while she mixed that. When she literally sat there and said, you know what? For my, like, I'm a chocolate girl, right? But for my girls that have the extra, all the extra melanin magic, right? She thought about y'all. And she's like, you know what? There is no pigment for the dark chocolate, right?
There is now.
That she has it now. And she went through, she was like, I want to make sure. So if I'm traveling as a makeup artist, if I forget my lip liner, I forget that, guess what? It's here. So I don't have to travel with 5 different lipsticks, because guess what? They're here. I no longer have to take my lipsticks and depot them. It's done. You have a lip liner, a lipstick, an ombre, everything all in one. So we're talking about
combinations.
Yes.
It's so many color combinations that you can get out of this one palette. This is like this palette, I called it the Divine Neutrals palette. And we're gonna stay true to the brand, Nostalgia by Jess. I remember a time when the girlies wore no makeup. They had on mascara, maybe lashes, and the lips was popping. I remember that time. So I wanted to take the girlies back to a time where you think, like, if you didn't feel like putting on makeup, your lips was so cute. Like, cause sometimes, like, I just want to have a fresh face. I don't want to have to put on lipstick and feel like I gotta put on makeup too.
Yes, they're available for purchase. Put the lipstick on. Jess, you want to know? Is the link in your bio?
Yes, they are. And yes, you can go to Nostalgia by Jess. You can tap that link, Nostalgia by Jess, on my Instagram. You can tap that link and you can purchase yours. They are on sale right now for only $30. So that's literally $5 per color.
Grab that.
You're getting the real deal. You're getting the real deal. You're getting the real deal. This is the Divine Neutrals palette.
I need you to do me a favor, Jess. I need you to can you swatch that darkest one? Because I need to see how intentional you were with looking out for the extra rich, the extra melanin magic girls. I need for you to know, like, when she said, I want to make sure there's a liner for them because I have not seen one. That is creating a product that solves a problem. I want y'all to tell me where you can find a lip liner that dark. She says, giving her contour vibes. Jess, would you use that as a contour?
I sure would. Who gonna stop me?
Do y'all see that?
I sure would. That's one swipe. You're not gonna get that out your. You can take your best lip liner. I promise you, it's pressure. It'll never end. I can take this color and wrap it around my whole wrist. Do you not understand the pigmentation right now? What? This ain't no filter. This is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is Nostalgia by Jess Divine Neutrals palette. Don't play with it. Like, don't play with it. This is a lipstick, lip liner, contour, bronzer. Like, do you see endless possibility? Like, when your best foundation ain't this color? Like, stop playing. Like, what? Man, look, I ain't gotta look when the product is good. You ain't gotta say nothing. I just need you to just buy it.
Yes.
And try it. Buy it and try it. And I promise you, you ain't gonna deny it. Buy it, try it, and you ain't gonna deny it. You heard that here first. Put that t-shirt.
So y'all, I'm gonna do this because I don't want my lip gloss base to start to harden.
Okay.
Because I'm not somewhere where I can reheat it. Okay, so this is the lip gloss base. You can see it's kind of starting to harden. This you can purchase on its own. It is a no color lipstick base, and you can melt it. You can get about 75 full lipsticks from this base.
That's
a lot. So let me show you what I'm doing. I melted it. I'm pouring it in here. I'm going to make one of the colors in Jess's palette because she is going to.
Like a kid, like I'm trying to scoot all the way up.
Yes. So this lipstick base, I want y'all to know that I'm going to have some oxides available for you to purchase. I'm also going to have some liquid lip color so that you can be at home melting this down, making however many lipsticks you feel like you want to make. But because two of those colors that Jess said, now I love this palette, but two of these girls need to come out as an individual. So what we're going to do is pour some of the lipstick base here.
And no, you cannot know my formula.
You cannot.
Sorry, we under contract. Sorry, you can't. I know y'all love this color, but you can't go to her and be like, "Can I have this?"
No, ma'am, you cannot.
No.
So, but you can come and get your own color, but you cannot get Jess's color. So, look, I got my little scale.
Got the scale because you got to know that. You got to have a scale.
Yes. So, what I'm going to do is make Jess's color. So, if you were to come with your own line, you can come up with your own color, but we are not going to be making Jess's color. You can make your color.
Yeah.
And I want you to see that I've weighed it out.
I'm gonna go to my next color in the palette while you mixing it up.
Yes, I am over here mixing.
Cause you gotta mix it up, like that wrist game gotta be solid.
You gotta mix it.
Lumpy, it can't be. No.
I want y'all to see this is 100% from scratch. You see me in here mixing this lipstick.
This is my next color. The next color out of the Divine Neutrals palette. So the next color, I wanted to create a brown that was like maybe a brown that I would use on Michelle Obama. Maybe a brown that.
And she literally said that, y'all.
I did. And so whenever I do her makeup, I'm going to call this brown Michelle O. Because, it is just a perfect chocolate. Every chocolate girl needs this one.
Yes.
Michelle O. Oh, she's so beautiful and creamy and luxurious. Y'all, the texture is divine. So rich. So rich. Oh,
y'all see this? Y'all can see it's hardening. I'm making her nude lipstick.
Wow. So let's talk about that color. So going back to the brand Nostalgia by Jess, my Aunt Sally, rest in peace. Have a moment of silence for my Aunt Sally. That's my girl. So she was known in the family. She was the pound cake maker. Not only did she sift her pound cake one time, she sifted it 7 times. Do you know how fluffy and airy that pound cake used to be? It used to taste like you were eating nothing. It was weightless. But it tasted so good. So,
wait, y'all see
that
this?
color of my Aunt Sally pound cake. Yes, the undertones are red tones.
Yes, no
like
red, no green or olive. This is our lipstick. This is one of our lipstick tubes. I want to show y'all just how from scratch we're making it. Y'all see this? This is the mold. So if you were to make your own lipstick, we're going to pour it into the mold. And we're going to let it sit. Now, it may not harden while we're on the live.
I'm so excited!
Jess, do you want to show them your...
I'm so happy.
Do you want to show them your new packaging for your...
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wait, do I? Wait. No. Do we?
So I poured, y'all see, Jess's lipstick is in here. It's hardening. It's going to take about an hour to harden. Do you want to show them your packaging? Yes, no, wait, no.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all got to wait.
No. Y'all got to wait for the campaign. Because we have a campaign, girl. I got my own campaign, y'all. I've been a part of so many other people's campaigns. I did makeup for so many other beauty brands campaigns, but
including me. She has been a part of the J. LaRue campaign when we revamped. So I am so happy to have whatever part I have in her campaign and to see her come up. Because what do y'all know about me is that I like the formulating part. Like, I rather, like, I love, okay, let's make this product. What color you want? You want to add more pink? You want to add more white? You want to add, what is your vision for how you want this product to look? Okay, so that means we need to have something with a blue undertone. We need to have something with this. Like, I love the formulating part of it. So when someone comes to, I want to make a line, I'm excited. I love the formulating part of it more than anything else, which is why at one point I told Jess I had 92 colors. And I had to be like, you know what? Because I just love the making of it more than anything. So because I no longer want to be responsible for shipping out and managing 92 colors, let me create for you. So let me come up with some colors for you. Let me give my creative energy to you.
This is the third color. So,
yes. That is the color I just poured for her.
I think that we should name this color Ebony.
Okay, but wait, you know that ebony means a hard, dark wood. It's African for a hard, dark wood.
I love hard, dark wood.
Ooh, girl. That part. Woo. Okay. So, I think if you're going to name one ebony, it should be the darkest one.
Ooh. Okay. Because this is just... Ooh. Child. That'll make you... Wait a minute.
Do y'all know there's an ebony wood in Africa? So when you cut the tree, the inside of the bark is black.
Because sometimes I just really want to have like a pretty brown nude on. Like,
do y'all see that? Do y'all see how she put that on? Let's rewind. I want y'all to see how after she swiped it on her arm, the residue, she was able to do a full lip with what was left on her finger. So let's talk about pigmentation right there.
Crazy. Don't play with it.
At all.
Play with it. Y'all need to get this Divine Neutrals lip palette from Nostalgia by Jess. Look how I make my teeth look so white. You don't need a liner. Sometimes you just want just a little flush of color. You just want to just, ooh, let me just hurry and get it together right quick.
Yes.
And you're done. And you're done. And you're done.
Done.
And you're done. Hey, Ava. You like it?
Hey, Ava. That's my girl, y'all. Hey, Ava. Like do y'all see that on Jess? Jess, that is so like, I'm just going outside. It's very like...
Try the other ones. Try the other ones.
Okay, so Jess, Oh, you wiped it off. I wanted to say, what color would you put in the middle of that if you were going to ombre?
I probably would use the peach, pound cake.
Okay.
I would use these two. Or if I wanted to be dangerous, I would use ebony.
Ooh, that's like nighttime date night, very like dark lip, red wine.
So let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try nostalgia, divine neutrals with, say, a color. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Let's try it.
Thank you, Miss Ava.
Somebody said, well, she said that it works as a liner too. So I want to see it as a liner. So let's go, girl.
So Jess, what about ebony for a whole lip is beautiful. Giving it's giving 90s vibe. Yes. Okay, she said so use the dark one for the whole lip. Okay. Let's see. It's definitely giving. What's the 90s group? It's definitely giving Total. It's definitely giving like 702.
And that's just from this little bitty piece. Like I don't have a lot on my finger. I literally just took a little bit.
Y'all, am I telling my age? I'm talking about Total 702. Y'all probably don't even know who that is. Look, Miss Ava said, yes. With a bright under eye. Yes. Okay, so let me ask a question for someone who is a beginner. If you were to wear that lip, right? Would you do something very barely there on the eyes? Yes, it says giving Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry. Yes, that one. Yes.
I love it.
It is giving Mary J. Blige. That's when she started burning up his stuff, right? Yes.
Y'all funny as hell.
Yes, it is definitely giving Not Gonna Cry. Oh, wait, can we name it that? Can we name it?
I gonna cry because I ain't gonna cry.
Yes, they say that spot on is definitely Not Gonna Cry.
Hell no.
Yes, I love that by itself.
I love it. It's so pretty.
Y'all not about to play with her. Y'all, that is so cute.
It's cute. I like it.
I like it. I like it. And for me, I have naturally dark lips. So like I'm like, I love stuff with extra pigmentation because my lips are naturally dark.
What about if we call this color Whoopi?
Yes.
She's known for her dark lips.
She is. You got it. They say you can literally add any nude or pink. Yes. Miss Jess does make it beautiful with her smile. Okay, yes. I need a Divine Neutrals palette, Jess. I'm feeling left out. I should have had an extra one.
You need yours. Y'all, yes. I love that color. So this is Whoopi.
We got Whoopi. Yes.
I kind of wiped it on the towel a little bit.
Why? I know they want to see you put the pink in the middle, but why I am so feeling it just by itself.
Me too.
It's very like it's giving very much like neo soul.
Very,
yes. It's very. She said, "What palette is that?" It is her Divine Neutrals lipstick palette that she made. We need to put some more behind the scenes up, Jess.
Let's do it. Let's put it up.
Jess, it's giving like you on Music Soul Child video. Like it's giving so much neo.
I feel like that.
Yes.
Bruh,
yes, ma'am, Miss Ava.
But my teeth look so white. Like in the mirror.
Jess,
it make your teeth look white.
Can you use or can we get a video of how you can use that as a contour?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, it is definitely, tell me it's not giving like very much neo soul, D'Angelo,
got a little brush in here or something.
Music soul child. It is giving like she is the video girl for the neo soul song.
And that's what I always wanted to be in life, like real shit. My dream as a little girl, one of them was to be in a music video for like Outkast or somebody.
Oh, it's definitely okay. So you speaking Outkast because it's 100% giving Erykah Badu.
Ooh, that's the vibe then.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe.
My brushes, where's my brushes at? I sat somewhere, you know, because I wasn't planning on doing no makeup tonight, but like, you know, not like makeup, but you know, I got a brush. I guess I can do a little 1-2 for you guys.
And did y'all see that reel that she just posted? Because y'all know what? I'm going and play in my face tomorrow like this. Do y'all see how she did this? Wait, Jess, am I doing it right? Wait, like this.
Do it like this. So
like this.
Hands are going to be different. So I'm going to teach you guys how to find your contour. Because, so going back to what we were talking about before, the word contour means to create a boundary, like within a shape. Okay, that's the word contour. Contour is where that boundary starts to curve or change. Okay, so when I was explaining to my students that she was going to need to really study anatomy on her own. She was going to need to study the human bone structure in the face so that she can know and understand where certain joints and where certain parts of the face kind of connect together, because that's all going to affect how you contour your face. So you have like the universal way to contour your face where you can like make a 3, and then they got the contour way where you do like the little penis nose, and by the penis nose I mean when they do like the 2 stripes and then the ball right here at the tip. Or you can try it my way where I show you how to contour based off of your bone structure. Okay, so the only thing that you're gonna need is just your hands. Very easy. Okay, your hands are your best tools. These are your best tools. So don't forget your hands. A lot of people want to find like really good makeup brushes, but your hands work well as tools as well. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take your thumb. You're gonna put your thumb right above your ear, right here. So the bone that we're feeling for is that bone where your jaw connects to the rest of your face. So like, you know how like on a skeleton, how like the skeleton has like that distinct jaw right here, and then it gets hollow, and then its teeth right here. So you gotta think of
Is it like this? I got it.
Skeleton, because underneath the skin. Yeah, right there. And then you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to press it along the side of your nostril as if you're trying to close it, as if you're trying to like close it. So it needs to be touching it. So from here to here, I don't want to grab my color. I want to grab my correct shade. With contour, you want to go about, I would say about 2 shades.
So in your palette, what would be my contour?
So if it's for your palette, I probably would go here.
Okay.
Where I'm pointing. But just for educational purposes, I want to go just a little bit darker so that you guys can be able to see. So you want to make sure that you're hugging that cheek. So if you smile, your cheek should fit perfectly in your hand. Just like that. So from there, you're going to take your brush and create a line, like basically following your hand. And you see where like it curves, like right here where the U is. Don't go that far down. Stop before you get to the U. So from your hairline to like right in front of that U, and that's where your contour is. So as you can see, I created the perfect contour based off of the cheek shape. Okay, So most of y'all would have come to it right here.
I definitely would have went right there.
Some people would have even put it right here. Some people would have did, but they would have brought it here. Some people would have brought it here. This is how you contour your cheek. And so now I want to show you how I blend it. So I'm just going to take my brush, and this is the Divine Neutrals palette, lip palette, by the way. A multi-cultural, multi-use palette. Yes. Not to be confused with any old lipstick palette. If you can use this anywhere on your body, okay? You don't think if it's safe to use on your lips? You don't think if it's safe to use on your lips? You think you don't think if it's safe? You don't think if it's not safe to use on your face, I would want you to use on your lips? No, right. You can use this palette anywhere. You can use it anywhere. You can use the palette anywhere. If you want to contour your boobies, you can do that. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to blur that line out, making sure to get a nice tapping finish because I don't want it to look like I just got a stripe on my face. I want it to look like it's an actual shadow and not makeup. The goal is for it to look like shadow. So as you can see, I was able to blend that contour. Look at that cheekbone. Look at the scope. Don't play for her. She plays no games. Look at that. Perfectly blended. Look at that. It's giving. Look at the contour. You see it? No, you don't. It looks like skin, but guess what? It's makeup there. You can't even tell because you can see my real skin peeking through. That's the goal. The goal is to take care of your skin so much to where you really don't even need a lot of makeup. So that's why y'all need to get into nostalgia by just skincare so that I can help take care of your skin so that when you want to wear makeup, you can. If you want to just go on, you can do that. But you don't get great skin by accident. You have to work on it.
Yes.
You got to work on it.
I love it, Jess. I think I have like very high cheekbones, right? So I always say when I'm looking for makeup artists and the people who I've taken classes with, and I told Jess this, I have had my makeup done and I am contoured too much. And when my cheekbones are naturally high to when it's contoured too much, it looks very RuPaul-ish. So I will say that when I look for a makeup artist to teach me, well, the first thing I look for when I'm looking at their profile is, do you keep brown girls brown?
Right.
Jess keeps brown girls brown. And yes.
Always.
And in her technique.
Girls brown, white girls white, red girls red, yellow girls yellow. Whatever your color is that you came in here with, my goal is not to alter you in the sense of you look like a totally different
skin
human
tone.
Being. No.
Yeah.
I just want to enhance what God has given you naturally. That's my goal. I'm not trying to, like, my goal, your goal as a makeup artist shouldn't be to alter someone's skin in the sense of you changing the color. No, that is not why you put on foundation. You put on foundation to even out the color, not to change the color. So when you put foundation on, if it does not immediately, you are using it improperly. And in my classes, I'm going to tell you if you're doing something and it ain't right. Because one thing my students will say, they're not going to take a class of makeup artists and not know what they're doing. No. They're going to know the history. They're going to know when you're going to do it. They're going to know where you're going to do it. And you're going to know why you're going to do it. And guess what? If you don't do it right, you might have to do it again. But I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give you what I did not have coming up. YouTube videos when I was coming up in the game, it was all white girls. They didn't have black girls that looked like me, that wore braids, that wore lashes, that was popping, that had my kind of features. Thank God for Jackie. We had Jackie. That was our golden child. So even with her, she would recommend certain products that would be too dark for me. And so there was nowhere where I could go that I feel like this girl gets it. Even now, all of the trends are the same. So my technique is different. I have a different approach. I have a more practical approach to where if I were teaching a 4-year-old how to find her contour, because I do have 4-year-olds that come and take classes with me, and they get it, because people have to understand, just because this is your first time learning something new, when you have somebody that is going to be patient with you and allow you to make mistakes and let you know when you're making a mistake, and when you do make a mistake, show you how to correct that mistake, even if it takes more than 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. People don't be patient like that. People nowadays, they want quick money. They want it fast. They don't care if you don't get it or not. They don't care to explain to you the ins and outs of why you do what you do. They just want, like, half of y'all go to y'all makeup appointments, and the makeup artists don't even say, hey. They don't even ask you what you want. They don't even ask you if you got sensitivities, if you have allergies, if you are on any medications that they need to be aware of that could affect your application, if they have just got any type of chemical treatments, if they have any type of open wounds or any STIs, any STDs that would affect or jeopardize my health or the health of anybody else. Y'all don't even ask those questions. Y'all just let them sit in the chair and get their makeup done. You're not protected. They're not protected. And so it's just time out for that. Like, it's just time out for people claiming that they are this and that. And you're not even doing what it takes to be a makeup artist without you. And now for a solution. I'm going to give you a solution.
Mm-hmm.
And the solution is to come and take a class with me. Because little do you know, as great as what you may do makeup, you don't know everything. And for someone who has been doing makeup, now I've been doing it professionally 15 years, but the very first time that I arched my eyebrows and did my makeup, I was in kindergarten. My mother worked for Mary Kay. She was one of the top 8 era. She was one of the original it girls of this whole makeup thing. And so I was there watching her do her makeup every day, picking up gems, watching my aunties do their makeup, picking up gems, watching my grandmother do her makeup, picking up gems. And all of my family members, like, they all did makeup and hair. They all were in fashion. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA.
I've seen her pictures of her grandma and her aunties, and they still that girl. They still fine. They still looking like okay, Amy.
Cheers to grace and longevity.
Yes.
Beautiful skin. Cheers.
Cheers.
But Ebony, I love that you have given me the opportunity to create something new for this next generation. I love that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me come along the journey with you. It's, I think, when you collab with people, I will say this though. When you collab, like, we were in here, like, in the lab, like, in ingredients, like, it was not, let's figure this out. What we doing next? Okay, let's do this. So What I'm saying that when you gotta have certain energies to work with people that close for me, because I don't really feel like being irritated. I'm just telling you, like, if somebody irritated, their energy, I'm just not, I don't, but that's just me. But
like energy is everything, especially in a creative space.
Yeah.
Like you want to be able to have that energy that just flows and just you just like me and Ebony, like it would be times where we would stay up to like 2 o'clock in the morning brainstorming. Like God would just be pouring so many ideas, and it would just be like, whoa. And I'll be like, Ebony, it's time to go to bed. We've been up late. Like even right now, like it's 12 midnight.
And we'll be like, all of a sudden we'll be talking and she'll be like, write that down. Let's write that down. Let's take a note. Let's do this. So it's just like when you are a natural creative, it's almost like refreshing to be around someone else that's naturally creative, because you want to like collab. You want to like create. Let's bounce ideas off of each other. Like I live for that. And like this palette.
Oh, hey, Pound Cake.
Y'all see that?
She's so pretty.
Very.
So pretty.
I'm just okay. So we were talking about ingredients. Sometimes
making it happen. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes you have to be okay with what you don't know. Like I tell people all the time, you want to make a lip gloss? Okay, you can go Google all kind of stuff. But guess what? If you don't know the right preservatives, it's going to grow mold. If you realize that a lot of people are allergic to coconut oil, you should not put that in your product. Like I had a lady today who did a consultation wanting to start her own lip gloss line. And the first thing she asked me was, do you have coconut oil or any coconut products? Because I'm highly allergic. So like sometimes you have to realize, okay, I'm going to stay in my lane. So I have learned my lane. I have learned what ingredients. I have learned what to use. I've learned what preservatives to use. I've learned how to make sure you don't use water-based products in a small in a small insulated anything, because that's where mold grows. So if you don't know and you're coming out with a brand, I understand how tempted you may want to be to go in there and try to do stuff yourself. The worst thing you do is come out with a brand and somebody buy your products and it's growing mold, or it does not have the right preservatives, or someone is breaking out when you can let someone do it for you. And I'm saying do it for you because I'm still going to be hands-on with you. What color do you want? How do you want it to look? But you can't go anywhere on AliExpress, Alibaba, any of those things, and start in line for anything less than, I'm gonna say maybe $1,000. And there are bundle packages that we have that are like 200, and you get to literally customize exactly what you want it to be. But I'm kind of curious to see her take this Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry or her Whoopi lip and put the little light in the middle. I want. Can you put Pound Cake in the middle?
Okay, I can do that.
But yes, I really like the dark hair. I think that's it. The dark hair is it. Cause I'm sitting up there, I don't know what to do next with these. It's time for me to like at least get my edges redone on these braids, but I just don't feel like it.
Go and get them done.
I am. I'm gonna go aggravate Danielle and be like, help. Can you please?
You're so funny. So I'm gonna put Pound Cake inside.
Do y'all see how the Whoopi color just became a lip liner?
It just don't stop. The pigmentation that never stops.
Yep. Yes, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I cannot find this color in the store. And she said that making the product like this is a product that is I don't see. I gotta make what's not. She literally that's what she solved the problem. She's like, I cannot find this color in the store.
It's like the perfect peachy nude. And this is it on top of a lip gloss. On top of whoopee. This is how it looks on top of whoopee. So it's like endless colors. Like you can literally mix all of these colors together and make like any color. Like the possible. I can mix this and this color and make a color. You can mix this and this color and this color, this color and this color, this color and this color. I need to figure out how many. Can somebody do the math? How many different lip combos we can do?
I'm gonna say infinity. It's gonna be countless.
Yeah. Because even if you do the math, you can still take like half of this and like a little piece of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but I'm obsessed.
Me too. And then guess what? She could make it a whole nother color with just putting a clear lip gloss on top.
Let me get my clear gloss. Say less. Say less.
Yeah, I'm all on live with my.
I kind of want like a peach that matches it.
This is her. Look. This is a lip gloss. It's already hardened. The lipstick. Yes. Now y'all see how she literally went from like the dark berry going out to now she like at brunch. Like it's giving what it needs to give.
And very lightweight. Like it feels like there's nothing on my mouth. Like you know how some lipsticks are like really like like you can feel like the it on your lips. This feels like nothing. Air. It looks good. Like
she said put one on the side for her. Miss Ava. We got you, boo.
Got you, girl. Well, we hope that you guys have enjoyed this live.
Got you, Miss Ava.
And I want you guys to tap into this new market. Like, even if this is your very first lipstick line, like mine, like this is my very first lipstick line. I've never had a lipstick line before. So some people might be like, oh, well, I never had a line. I can't run a lipstick line. Sis, this is my first time doing it too. I've never started a line. And I'm selling them. They sell them. Okay? All you got to do is just show people how to use it. Show people why you like it. That ombre is serious.
Cause guess what? You online all day tagging Anastasia and everybody else. You online doing tutorials for every other brand. You online, guess what? Giving other people free advertisement. So put that same energy into your own line.
And this is with no makeup. Like this is how you know your lips popping when you can do an ombre and you don't even have to put on a bead and it's cute. Like I could wear this out somewhere. Like it just took no time for me to do.
At all.
Like I had to just like let me put something together. I'm ready. I just needed a lip. And I got it. With my Nostalgia by Jess Divine Neutrals palette. Y'all please go and support. Get y'all Nostalgia by Jess Divine Neutrals palette. We have the singles coming soon. But we want you guys to have this palette.
You need all of those. You need that palette.
Edition palette. It is limited edition. It is limited edition because we have other products that we're going to have that are going to be coming out. And so the ones that are, the top sellers are going to be the ones that stay.
So if y'all want it, you got to make sure it stay here.
And we got this lip using this palette. So beautiful.
I just want to go in and say, for someone who is always looking at products, looking at what I have not seen a lip color lip liner as dark as the Whoopee color that does not have a red undertone, and then it doesn't have a olive undertone. So she was very intentional in that line. And for someone who actually came out with a full makeup line, because I felt unseen in the beauty industry, I love the fact that she wanted to make sure everybody was thought of. Everybody can use that palette. Everybody, whatever your skin tone is, there is a color combination in there for you. And to come out with something, you want to feel like I'm seen, I'm noticed, my skin tone is here. There's somebody made something for me, because I can remember going into, I'm saying Walgreens, since that's what I probably could afford at the time, and being like, these palettes look like chalk on me. So, or for someone who has dark lips, putting on a lipstick and you can't see them, because my lips are naturally dark. So what about the people that have dark lips and they need something with extra pigmentation? Well, I want that eyeshadow to show up on my lids too, like it does on the picture, so you feel unseen. So I just want to, like, being intentional about the colors. The first thing she said was, when we were doing the palette, was, I need something for the real, like for the loop. Her exact words, I need something for my Lupitas. That was her exact words. I need for them to have a liner that's not black.
Right.
And there you have it. So
this was so much fun to create. It's all like when I went into the lab to create my first lipstick palette, it was almost like I felt like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, honestly, because it was all of these different colors and pigments and molds and packaging and soaps and scrubs, and it was just like makeup artist or creator's paradise. Ebony literally has, not only does she have like all the ingredients, that the active, useful, natural, healthy ingredients that you need to make your products, but she has a creative mind. And when you have somebody that has the creative mind capability and the resources, and then you have someone that is in a season of transition where they're trying to find a way to get out of the matrix, it's like she offered a resource, and she's offering the same resource for y'all. Like, you have an opportunity. Like, don't wait for things to become a trend. Start your own trends. Like, a lot of y'all be waiting on the next big thing, the next big product, the next big launch. Why is it not your products, your big thing? Yep. Like, this is new time. Like, this is the time of the year. This is the time of your life where you deserve to be able to take chances. I always wanted to have a cosmetic line. I just did not know where to go, where to find this, where to find that, how to make this. So Ebony took out all of the guesswork for me, because she has formulas that she has perfected in her lab. Like, when we were still wearing, the Color Pop eyeshadows that you put your finger in and then the whole thing break apart. Y'all remember them ones I'm talking about, the ones that kind of feel like this right here, like kind of, maybe, I don't know. But back in the day, she was one of the trailblazers when it came to cosmetics with the white gold. All of y'all got white gold. She's trying to help you come out with your own version of whatever that white gold is.
Yes.
So your white gold might not be a pigment. Your white gold might be a primer. Your white gold might be an eyeshadow palette. Your white gold might be a blush that just sells like crazy. Your white gold could be whatever it is. Ebony has paved the way. She's made all types of leaps and accomplishments and achievements. Some that she's put out there, some that y'all don't even know that she's done. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's personal. Sometimes you can't tell everybody what you're doing. Everybody ain't always happy. Or a highlight, exactly. Your white gold might be a highlight. It could be whatever it is. But she's giving you the research that she has and the resources that she has, like she did with me. If y'all know like I know, y'all would tap in. And this is the thing. We don't, like, I'm not hurting right now for anything. Ebony's not hurting. If she says something, you will hear the echo in her house. She lives in a really, really beautiful home. She's not on here peddling products. She's trying to open up your minds to a life of no limitations. When you are a makeup artist, when you are a hairstylist, when you are strictly in the service business, that is a limitation. When you cannot make money beyond the chair, that is a limitation. I make money in my sleep. I sell these lip palettes in my sleep. I sell my turmeric time machine complexion bars in my sleep. In my sleep, I'm selling glitters. In my sleep, I'm selling lipsticks. In my sleep, I'm selling lip balm. I'm selling whatever. That's what she's trying to help you guys to, like, do. And this is the thing. How many Black people do you know right now that are doing that? You don't know any. You know how I know you don't know? Because I keep my ear to the ground in this beauty community. I know what's happening in these streets. And I know one thing for sure, ain't nobody taking y'all up under their wing and offering cosmetic science classes outside of Spelman in Atlanta. That's the only school that I know that offers cosmetic science classes for Black people. And even that program costs over $5,000. How do I know? Because I enrolled and did not go through with it because I felt as though it was too much money to spend for a program who they were just in their first year and they had no data. That's why I didn't enroll. Ebony didn't even know that. But I was already interested in cosmetic science. I love the science behind makeup. I love looking at things under a microscope. But Ebony does too. And she knows what is like hospital grade to where you can use it on your kids. And then she knows the shit that you should not even touch, that they are putting into the makeup that you use every day, by the way. They put it into the food that you eat. They're putting poison and chemicals into your food every day, by the way. That McDonald's line that y'all might as well just line up around the landfill of trash and eat it because it's bad for you, by the way. You need to stop putting processed foods into your body and start eating foods that grow from the earth. These ingredients that Ebony and I have formulated, these oxides that are in this lipstick that you see on my mouth, come from the earth. They are not in a lab created by some Chinese sweatshop workers. Okay, it's a difference. It's a difference in quality. It's a difference in experience. You don't think the energy that they put into that lipstick that you buy from Alibaba is different from the one that you get from buying from me? somebody that is in the lab in a beautiful home full of love and taking their time and is happy to create products for you. You don't think that that energy is different. You don't think it's going to feel different on your mouth. Right now, my mouth feels like I've been touched by an angel. This lipstick feels weightless. It feels so hydrating. I've never felt a lipstick this hydrating in my life. But that's what we're trying to put y'all on to. And the ones that's going to catch it and tap into the energy are going to tap into the energy. But this is the thing. Trust the process, guys. They're doing this to help us achieve better and greater. Exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna be a millionaire this year.
Yes.
Know these things.
Okay, let's rephrase that. She's not gonna have because I want people to understand $1 million in sales and $1 million in the bank is a big different thing. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have $1 million not in sales.
This period across the board. I'm not limiting my streams of income. Be it nostalgia by Jess, be it real estate properties, be it inheritance, be it lawsuits, whatever God needs to do to bring that $1 million to me, He gonna make sure it's in the bank.
It is.
I'm saying that to say, however God chooses to bless us in this season, we are trying to be a blessing to y'all. So take this as an opportunity to invest in yourself. It's time that you invest in yourself. You invest, y'all go to Ulta and spend $300 in 2 seconds. I've done it. I went to Sephora and spent $400 on 2 products. And they give you a little bitty bag.
Seriously?
You got $400 worth of product in a little bitty bag. And sometimes they be like, they'll stuff the bags. They be like, we don't have any more big bags. And then you stuck with a little bitty bag full of product and $400. Y'all spend $400 in Ulta like it ain't nothing. But you won't take $100 and start your own line. That's nuts. What are you investing in right now? Are you investing in what do I want to say to not offend the people, God? Give me the words to say, Lord. Are you a consumer? Or are you the person that's putting out the food? Or are you consuming the food? Are you consuming the products or are you putting out the products? What end of the totem pole are you on? Are you up here? Are you down here? Are you putting out the food and you're eating, or are you just eating and buying? You have to ask yourself that. So we're trying to help y'all free y'all mind. We're trying to help y'all to get some more money in y'all bank accounts because a lot of y'all gonna lose y'all jobs this year. It's an estimated 2 million people are gonna lose their jobs in the year 2023. And it's sad that it might be one of you.
And so don't wait till you lose your job to try to find it. Start it now so that when you lose your job, it's like, okay, well, I'm already making money. Now let me get in 100%. I
agree, Ebony. We're trying to put y'all ahead of the curve because we're going to be ahead of the curve. Ebony and I are going to be ahead of the curve. We're doing things right now for our future and our future children. My future children, Ebony's future nieces and nephews.
Yeah, somebody said, don't give me no more kids. I'm done. I'm done over here.
Ebony's future nieces and nephews.
Yes.
And we doing what we got to do. So we're just trying to put y'all on too. Nostalgia by Jess is going to sell. Nostalgia by Jess is going to be a worldwide brand. J. LaRue Cosmetics will continue to be a worldwide brand. So know these things. We're just trying to put y'all onto it too so that y'all can start y'all own lipstick line too so y'all can be getting money too. That's all. But I'm about to go to bed.
Me too. I'm going to sleep.
I done talked enough to the people tonight. I need to take me a cute little selfie. And she's going to bed. She got to go to the gym and she got to be up for the gym in 4 hours.
Ooh. I'm not going to be at the gym in 4 hours, but I'm going to be up. I need to be. I'm going to go to the gym, but not in 4 hours. But y'all definitely check out some of our wholesale bundles that are active on the website. You can go right now and purchase them. Run over to Nostalgia by Jess. Get that palette because you saw how she contoured. She did her whoopee lip. She did her highlight, all of that. So definitely support because it means a lot. When you're supporting a small business, you're supporting a dream, you're supporting a makeup artist that, says, okay, I've serviced you. Now I want to, have a family over here. You're supporting, a mom and, a family, or you're supporting a kid that's at University of Houston. You know what I mean? Like where your support is going. Jess is giving classes at a rate that if you have not booked that class at that rate, I don't know what you are waiting on, but just know like it's nothing but love. You don't have to worry about where your money is going. Like I said, she is supporting someone who has supported y'all, who has given y'all gems for free. Like she did on live today with the contour. So imagine what you're gonna get for a full paid class. And over here we got kids running around. We got, I'm proud to have a very intelligent honor student at University of Houston. You're supporting him in college. So like I appreciate everything that y'all do. I appreciate all the support. It's not going to waste. So not hopefully, he's going on to do it, finish college, and he'll do something great. And if I've done my job right, he'll pay it forward too. So thank y'all so much for y'all support. And thank you, Jess. And we're gonna be back on here, create maybe tomorrow or maybe another day we can create another one of your colors.
Yeah.